Okay, come to the next question. Question number 19. A trust fund of rupees 30,000 that must be invested in the different type of bond. That the first bond is 5% interest and per year, and the second bond for is 7% interest per year. Using a matrix multiplication, determine divide 30,000 among the two parts in such a way that the annual interest is first is 1800, second is 2000. Now see, just we are solving this question. 1800, yeah. The question is that 30,000. Let's suppose we have 30,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, and we have to divide this 30,000 into the two equal parts. By which the one part, suppose first part is x and second part is 30,000 minus x. And in the first part, the annual interest is 5%, and second part having the annual interest is 7%. Now see, this is by using the matrix multiplication because this is 1 cross 2. The matrix multiplication is possible only when we will use the another matrix having the order is 2 cross something. 2 cross something is then 5 upon 100 and 7 upon 100 will come like this manner. X is the first bond because 30,000 is the total money of that, and x is the first bond and 30,000 minus x is the second bond. 5 upon 100 is 5% and 7%. So it will come 5 upon 100 and 7 upon 100 equal to 1800 will come because its order is 1 cross 2 and second order is 2 cross 1. Hence its total amount of money is 18,000 rupees. So we can multiply these things. 5 into x upon 100 plus 30,000 minus x into 7 upon 100 becomes 1800. Here 100 in LCM, so we can solve 5,000, 5x plus 21, 1, 2, 3 minus 7x equal to 1800. So 5x minus this one, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2x equal to 100 will multiply here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2x equal to 21, 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 18, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2x will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3 will come. 2 will cancel and x equal to 50,000. It means the first bond equal to rupees 15,000 and second bond will equal to rupees 15,000. This is 30,000 minus 30,000 minus x is 15,000 and it will come 15,000. The second bond is also 15,000. Whatever. Now see, we can check this question. The bond of rupees 30,000 is to be divided into two parts. Number one is x and second part is 30,000 minus x, and we can solve this question like this manner, right? Question number 20. We have three types of books: chemistry, physics and economics, and we have given 10 dozen of chemistry books, 8 dozen of physics book and 10 dozen of economics books. It is given also the cost of each book is rupees 80 of chemistry books. The cost of physics book, each book cost is 60 rupees, and economics each book cost is rupees 40. Then we have to find the total cost of the all books. 10 dozen is given. Means first of all we have to convert the dozen. In each books 10 multiplied by 12 and 8 multiplied by 12 also. This is also multiplied by 12. And 12 10 120 will come. 96 will come, 120 will come. So this is 1 cross 3. Now we got the 120 are chemistry books and 96 are physics book and 120 are economics book. And the cost of these rupees 80 and this is 60 and 40. And this is the 3 cross 1 matrix. It means the first matrix having the number of column is 3. And number of row of the second matrix is 3 also. It means the multiplication is possible. So we can multiply this matrix. 120 multiplied by 80 plus 96 multiplied by 60 plus 120 multiplied by 40. It means only 1 cross 1 matrix will come. 12 8 are 96 double 0 and 0 will come. 6 is 36, 6 9 are 54, 54 57 plus 48 double 0 will come. Then we can add 0 0 0 6 6 0 will come. 8 plus 7 15 15 plus 6 is 21 2 6 6 plus 5 is 11 11 plus 9 is 20. So the total cost is rupees 20,160 rupees will come. This is the answer of the next question. Now see, what is the question? The question is that the cost of the chemistry books is rupees 80 per piece. The cost of the physics book 60 per piece. The cost of the economics book is 40 per piece. But it is given 10 dozen of the physics book and 10 dozen of chemistry book, 8 dozen of physics book and 10 dozen of economics book also. Now we got the answer of this question. Now come to the next question. Okay, now come to the next question, that is 21. It is given we having x, y, z, w and p are the matrix. X, y, z, w and p are the matrix of x having the order is 2 cross n, y having the order is 3 cross k, z having the order is 2 cross p, w having the order is n cross 3 and p having the order is p cross k. Then what relation here, and we have to find the value of these things and kb. Then if this is defined, py plus wy is defined. Now we will put here, now p is defined in such a way, p cross k and y is defined, how y is defined, 3 cross k. Then plus w is defined, what is w? W is defined n cross 3, and last y is defined by how? 3 cross k. We know that the multiplication of the two matrices is possible if its column and its row will same. It means k equal to 3 will come. K equal to 3 will come. It's okay. And now see, its multiplication also possible. 3 and 3 both are same. It's okay. By multiplying both of these things, whatever we will get by multiplying p and y and py, what will become? And it will come p cross k will come. And multiplication of w and y, 3 same, what will come? Then n cross k will come. And the addition of the matrix is possible when the order of both the matrices is same. It means p must be equal to n and k must be equal to k. It is already true. Now see, the value of this one is k equal to 3 and n equal to p. This is the answer of this question, number 1. And second 22 question, because it is given for the 21 and 22 both are the same question. It is given the same conditions x, y, z, w and p having a different order. And the question is defined 7x minus 5z. Now 7 and what is x? X is there whose order is 2 cross n minus 5 to z. Z is here. This is z order is 2 cross p. It means the addition or subtraction of the matrix is possible only when the order is same. 2 is equal to 2 and n equal to p. So n equal to p will come, and it is already given n equal to p, and this is also equal. X equal to z, 2 equal to p. Okay. So n equal to p will come. This is the right answer of this question. And now in this exercise, all questions have done. Now a rest of the exercise we have to solve the rest of the next exercise 3.3, and try to solve these questions because only one part is there. I told you already. The different type of matrix I told you that day. Here the complement of matrix, complement of the matrix I told you that time. Now see how to solve the complement of the matrix. Suppose a matrix is given to you A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is known as transpose of matrix. Is denoted by A dash. A dash means transpose of matrix. It is also known as complement. Complement means just reciprocal of this matrix. Means whatever we have written in row, and we have to put these things in column. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 will come. 4, 5, 6, then 4, 5, 6 will come. 7, 8, 9, then 7, 8, 9 will come. So this is known as complement of matrix, and like this sequences, and we have to solve the questions related to the next exercise. Okay, I already discussed related to symmetric and symmetric and symmetric. I already discussed to you symmetric and symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix, asymmetric matrix, A means A3, means transpose of matrix will come same and the same original matrix. Here Aij must be equal to Aj. In my previous definition, I told you this thing. Suppose A is a matrix like this way: 2, 3, 5, 3, 9, 7, and here 5, 7, 4 is this. And it's a transpose. Suppose you will do a transpose. AT must be come. AT means row into the column. We can convert. Now see, first of all, A equal to 8 means what is symmetric matrix? Symmetric matrix is 1, 3, 5. It's known as A11, A12. A12 must be equal to A21. If this is equal to this and this equal to this, this equal to this, accept the principal diagonal. This one equal to this one means A12 equal to A21, A13 equal to A31, and A23 equal to A32, and the principal diagonal is same. Now see, by transpose of this matrix row into the column 2, 3, 5, and this is 3, 9, 7, and this is 5, 7, 4. Now see, this is the same matrix, right? And we know that A and AT and symmetric parts is always known as 1 by 2 A plus AT. The symmetric part of matrix is known as 1 by 2 A plus AT. If you do this is known as the symmetric part, and symmetric part symmetric part is known as 1 by 2 A minus AT. This is the main formula for finding the symmetric and symmetric part of any matrix. This is the symmetric matrix. Now see, symmetric matrix, I would like to tell you symmetric matrix. I already conveyed and already sent a message and sent a video also. Suppose A is the matrix where A equal to minus AT and Aij equal to minus AJI. This is known as symmetric matrix where the principal diagonal is 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 4 suppose, minus 2, minus 4, and this is 0. This is known as symmetric matrix by transpose of this matrix, we can transpose of this matrix now. CAT must be equal to 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 4, and minus 2, minus 4, 0. This is the transpose of matrix, and if we will take its common, CAT minus will take common, 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 0, 4, minus 2, minus 4, 0 will come, and this is just equal to A. It means AP equal to minus A is coming. This is known as skew-symmetric matrix. The skew-symmetric matrix is the matrix in which the principal diagonal is 0, 0, 0, and the rest of these elements means A12 must be equal to A21 but negative sign. A13 equal to A31, A31, and this is must negative. A23 equal to A32, negative, and principal diagonal 0, 0, 0. This is known as skew-symmetric matrix. Now, one very important theorem we have in our syllabus to prove that. And now see, symmetric part is this and skew-symmetric part is this. Symmetric part means 1 by 2 A plus AT is known as symmetric part. 1 by 2 A minus AT is known as skew-symmetric part. And we can write any matrix. Suppose I am writing any matrix A. A is the matrix where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I have written. Now let's see, conjugate will come AT equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is it. And we have to prove that. Prove that. This is the question. Prove that at the matrix is the sum of its symmetric and skew-symmetric. Now, symmetric part. Symmetric part is always denoted by A plus AT. So, 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. A plus AT, directly we can add. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 7 is 10. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 8 is 14. 7 plus 3 is 10. 8 plus 6 is 14. 9 plus 9 is 18. Now we can check these things. 1 by 2 is there. We can divide 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9. Really, this is the symmetric matrix or not? We can check this is now. See, A12 equal to A21, and this 5 equal to this 5, this 7 equal to this 7. It means this is the symmetric part. Symmetric matrix. Now from skew-symmetric matrix, skew-symmetric. Skew-symmetric part equal to 1 by 2 A minus AT. So 1 by 2 will come outside. A minus AT. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 2 minus 4 equal to minus 2. 3 minus 7 equal to minus 4. 4 minus 2 equal to 2. 5 minus 5 equal to 0. 6 minus 8 equal to minus 2. 7 minus 3 equal to 4. 8 minus 6 equal to 2. 9 minus 9 equal to 0. And we can check these things also. We can divide this is by 2. 0 minus 1 minus 2. 1 0 minus 1. So 2 1 0 is this. Now check. 0 0 0. The principal diagonal is 0 0 0. And the rest of the element, this is minus 1, this is plus 1. Minus 2 plus 2. Minus 1 plus 1. It means this is symmetric part. Symmetric.